I need a fucking... Make sure I put the right playbook in there, or else they're gonna wanna fucking suspend my ass.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Palouse.
Dude, I'm
Washington Martin Stadium, home to the
pretty sure I'm
Washington
gonna kick this guy's ass. The fucking defense is crazy.
Team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Trojans have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he's going to bring this one out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking to throw, it's Alvarado. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain.
They knew it wasn't going to be easy against this defense throwing the football, right? They've got a pass rush. This quarterback was going to be under duress. He gets drilled, but he gets his first completion on the opening drive of the game. It's going to look like this the rest of the way.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Let's step back here and chat a little Washington State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
They want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players in the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun on 3rd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it.
Nice,
Couldn't
nice,
find his
nice.
target. It's incomplete.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense.
Is he gonna go for it? 4th and 4 at his own 33? Nope.
Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Probably after Wemby came back.
To the ground with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
I'm gonna ask Rafa to put dreadlocks on one of my running backs.
If you have specific holes to fill, breathe a little new
I want him to look like Ricky Williams.
David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success.
I don't think I can. I've tried.
And they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how...
There he goes.
I've tried to like edit their numbers, and I couldn't do anything. So I was like, well, I can't edit their numbers, and I can't edit their hair.
And you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good.
Right down the gut of the field. And he eluded the defense.
Touchdown, Trojan.
Touchdown, Trojans. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are
One of the good parts about being USC, you get to see the little cheerleaders, their little skirts.
He can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
I'm going to test something out this game. I want to play, since I have good man corners, I want to like stick in man and see what people do.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The inside handoff. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quarterback moving. On the move, he fires. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field
Okay, yeah, I'm probably
going
going to beat this dude like 50-0 the way it's looking.
Earlier in this game, great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on.
Why's my punt returner hurt? He only ran one punt back and he's already fucking red.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Already a solid pickoff to stop the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and comes up with a massive play right there.
Offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They go to the ground. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here is the offense on the third play of this drive, getting the first down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, setting the tone on this.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Now with a long way to go to pick up the first.
Oh, you do got to work tomorrow?
Back to throw, it's Alvarado. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's third and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't.
I got burned, dude. I had
obviously the defense, the big reason for that.
My boy's a bookie. He backs me. So I got one of my coworkers. Oh, well, he's not my coworker anymore. He left. He's been playing with credit. And he got $1,000 hole. He never paid. And my bookie was like, my boy. I mean, he's my buddy, you know. So he's like, hey, is he gonna pay? And I'm like, well, he's not responding to my texts, so I don't think he is. He's like, well, can you cover it? And I'm like, no. I'm like,
gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down.
And I told him that already. That's why, because before we were doing 50-50, and I told him, like, hey, I'm not interested in doing 50-50 anymore. I just want to, like, not even, like, worry about it, you know? And he's like, okay, well, then I'll just pay you 10%. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pulls in the deep ball. Running wide open down the gut of the field.
But, and then that's what kind of annoyed me too. I'm like, dude, you told me I have no risk, but now you're asking for me to pay his tab.
That are dangerous after the catch.
Like, what's up with that?
Through his progression, David, hits you in stride. These guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to.
And I had won like $100 that week too. So he didn't pay me.
Wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Yeah, I was supposed to get like $150 from him.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive.
But since the other guy didn't pay, and, you know, I'm SOL. And that's the one thing. And I told my buddy, I'm like, dude, this is not for me. And like, I can't be asking people, hey, you need to pay, you know? Like, yeah, it's not like I'm gonna threaten them or something. Like I'm not. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive?
Which sucks because I like the guy. He was a pretty cool dude, but I understand sometimes you get in the hole and you start chasing, and then you make it even bigger.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet.
Somebody needs to guard that guy.
He gets it to the 43-yard line. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Smacked the shit out of his tight end.
Themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give out of the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Might be changing the route.
Yeah, he was 33-9 and like something else.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Hey, Dwayne, I'm playing like such a freaking bum right now.
Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be third and long. Got it, looking for the first down. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up.
Tight end, that's why I know.
Nice job.
And you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, USC.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete on the right side. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3.
Say again.
And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Duke had an impressive showing at home today. And I know the fans outside Krzyzewskiville are ready for hoops. But pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas. And it appears that's the case again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Washington State going quickly. Might as well give it to him again. At midfield, he's got room. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Really? I might get.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Breaks into the... Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And the extra point was good. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Throws to the tight end. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
Yeah.
And they ruin an early drive.
I just threw a stupid interception.
Got some room to run. The 20.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Alvarado. Buys a little time. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Pucks it out of the air. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Wants to pass. Fears the pressure. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll give it to the back. And he takes this one back to the line of scrimmage, a rather anticlimactic end to the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go.
Our offense is playing so bad. Letting this dude.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on deep...
Turning it on! The 40, the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Trojans! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And he'll just take the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The give to the tailback. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Makes it past the marker. Got room at the 35. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and he goes.
I can't stop the run.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss. He can run with power.
Especially when I'm like calling run blitzes. But at least I think I am.
Down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Making side adjustments here. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Alvarado. Spits it out to the back. Pulls it in.
Well, I mean, for a long time they haven't.
First and goal from there.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door. First and goal.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington State. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at
Sorry, man. It's a...
That's reeled in. It's Morin. That type of big play can even make Traveler perk up and take notice.
Hey, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it at the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense. You take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
To the air, it's Alvarado. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20 into a 1st down to the 22.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Leaves it with the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You've got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Just something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Washington State ready to go with another first down. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Offense gets set for second down. The give to the back. Turns it on at midfield. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. He might want another play. To the air, it's Alvarado. He lets one fly deep. He's got it at the 15. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
The only way they were getting back in this game is if they did that. Great job. Huge explosive play by this offense. We need multiple scores. Got to keep the hammer down, but great job making the explosive.
The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. Floating away. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Right down the boulevard. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finds
a spot in the middle. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
Mine's just back in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, USC!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Great place to start for this offense. They'll go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans!
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and there he goes. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the 4th quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this thing.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the air, it's Cook. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Washington State has it all working right now. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Finds his big tight end. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Washington State going back to work on first down. Power football with the run. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, you know, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.